New tonight, construction is booming again as the economy recovers, but many projects in Denver are being delayed because of permitting problems. CALL7 investigator John Ferrugia is here uncovering tens of millions of dollars on hold waiting for these projects, John.
That's right, Mike, and it's costing Denver and the Colorado economy big money as frustrated homeowners, contractors, and architects have been delayed for months waiting for approval just to begin the work.
This is the new space, and this is the space we're standing in.
Barbara Green is a homeowner.
I really thought all would be done by now. We'd be having a big party to celebrate.
I've got 4 projects in the building department right now.
Marty Harrison is a contractor.
One's been in since May.
It's devastating.
David Triba is an architect.
It's kind of like being in a big traffic jam where you hurry up and then you stop and then you hurry up and it's hard to plan.
For homeowners like Barbara Green, who had the financing and a contractor set to begin a summer project, it has been a construction nightmare.
We lost our first contractor because he had to start working.
Because you didn't have a permit.
Right. The other issues, of course, is just trying to get all the subcontractors and their schedules to work with us. It's hard on everybody. It's not just inconvenient for us.
No project can get underway until Denver's building department staff reviews and approves it. Then the city issues a permit. And how long are contractors and owners told by the city that will take?
We were saying 4 to 6, but that's kind of crept up to more like 6 to 8 weeks.
That's right. When you visit the city office, no one tells you it will be 3 months or more before you will get a permit.
It's really hard to schedule because you've got everyone backed up.
And contractor Marty Harrison says that is not just slowing down the process, it's bringing some projects to a dead stop. And that hurts all of us.
And that all rolls downhill from us to the subs to their employees and then all the way out into the economy. If I were to total up all the projects that are in the building department for us, it's coming close to $2 million in Denver.
Just waiting.
Just waiting.
And that's just for one mid-sized contractor. Other contractors we have talked with, who have even more jobs in queue and money on the line, say they will finish current projects and may now have to delay additional projects until next spring.
Well, it costs money. When you're delaying something and all of a sudden you've got winter conditions and you end up spending, on a small home, you could spend several $1,000s on winter conditions.
David Triba's firm has designed some of the city's most prominent commercial buildings, as well as many residential projects.
So if you miss a cycle or you miss a season, if interest rates go up, it can be absolutely devastating to a project.
Our investigation has found that the city simply isn't prepared for economic recovery.
We've lost about 40 people over the last 4 or 5 years.
Steve Ferris is Denver's new Director of Development Services. He's only been on the job for 2 months, but has a very clear understanding of customer dissatisfaction and that the city has become a construction bottleneck.
I agree there's a backlog of permits, and we want to acknowledge that it does take long to get a permit together, and we're doing something about it.
What is the city doing to address this volume that is slowing down the economy, the construction economy?
We're authorizing overtime. We are working with our technology group to take on new ways, more efficient ways of processing permits. We are looking at changes to our systems and our employees, and we're working through the budget process of the city to hire more people. It's not an instant fix.
What's the timeline?
I'd like to say it's going to be about a year.
That's right. It will take a year. Because as Ferris notes, the city budget won't be approved until the end of 2013.
And people are ready now to put some time and money into their homes, and I think that it's frustrating for people not to be able to do that.
Do you understand people who have money on the line, why they're so frustrated?
Yes, I can understand that. Time is money in this business. The sheer amount of construction projects going on is a challenge for us, and we're doing our best to correct that.
Now, one important point in this permit process, no one has said that city workers who review these projects are not working hard enough. That's simply not true. In fact, everyone we've talked to in the process notes that city reviewers are simply overworked with desks that are overloaded. And clearly, they are not going to get any help anytime soon. Live in the newsroom, I'm CALL7 investigator John Ferrugia.